So today we're going to be caulking prior to painting the hardy trim and hardy board on the exterior of the house. So first thing is you cut your tip on an angle and just allow for a small amount to come out at a time. Most caulk guns have a way of penetrating the end. This one's already done, so no need to penetrate. So always nice to have rags on the job. So when we go to caulk, you find the seam, and that's all you're doing is you're running your caulk down the seam. And of course this caulk is really the preference of what we want to use when caulking an exterior. You just don't want some cheap caulk that's going to crack. You want something that's going to expand on you. And then come back with the most expensive tool you have, which is your thumb, and pull all the excess caulk off. And that's what your rag is for. So plenty of rags. So you're just pulling the excess caulk off and making it look good. Keep in mind that this is not going to look any better than the way you leave it when you finish. Paint does not cover a bad caulk job. Okay, so that's the caulking of the seams. If you miss a spot like that, just let it dry and then come back a little later on to touch it up. You need to caulk around all exterior trim, trim to trim, trim to siding, trim to trim, okay? And then we have your nails that need to be filled. You do not use caulk on nails. That is a sin that you will pay for in the future, just to let you know. So you never, ever caulk a nail hole. It won't take, it'll show, it's just a bad deal. So you want to use a different product. Interior, use one time or a product like one time. You put it on, it doesn't expand or contract, and then you just sand it off later. Since this is exterior, one time is going to fail over time because it's made for an interior product. So instead, we didn't want to be in the video, but we got her in there anyway. So we use this product, my favorite. So we fill all the nail holes with this and then sand off the excess. So you don't indent it in like the caulk. You try to pull all the excess off, and then it'll pull tight to the hole or to the crack. Where this product here, it needs to be sanded off after you apply it. So you want to apply it generously, but not so generously that you're sanding for 3 days. So that's the two products that I recommend, and the technique I recommend before we start to prime and paint a house. Have a good day. This is David Bauer, David Bauer Custom Homes.